For companies with a higher transaction volume, the ability to download the bank statement and import it is invaluable for more efficient reconciling. First, you must edit the bank to determine whether you want to allow importing the reconciliation. On the Interface tab, enable Electronic Reconciliation. Supported bank statement formats are Excel, comma-separated values, or CSV, or the OFX open format, also used in QuickBooks or Quicken. Imported transactions not yet entered in the system, such as interest or service charges, can be automatically redirected to a batch. Set default ledger accounts here for the batch detail distribution, one for debit amount entries and another for credit amounts. When matching the imported transactions to those in the system, determine some rules as to how the matching occurs. All transaction types will be matched if the reference, amount, and date are the same. You can choose to allow matching if just the amount and date are the same, and if selected, force payments to have the same reference in order to match. And when transactions aren't cleared on the same date as they were entered, determine an optional threshold for how old a transaction can be to match, or even allowing transactions to clear the bank before the date in the system. If you download your bank statement with a CSV or Excel format, you first need to create an import template to match your file. This can be done from the File menu and Import Bank Statements. Indicate the file name and location, and also what information from the file can be imported. Select fields to match the columns of the downloaded file. Use a filler to skip columns not importable. On the Field Defaults tab, set the value for the bank code to import the statement for. Amounts can be represented in a downloaded file in a number of ways. There could be two columns that show amounts as either debits or credits. There could be a single column with the amount either positive or negative. Or there could be a single amount column with only positive numbers, and an additional type field to identify the transactions as a deposit or a payment. Choose the appropriate amount and type fields for your template. Once the template is saved, it can be added to the bank record. If you typically have many imported transactions that are not already entered and posted in Adagio, such as pre-authorized payments, you can control creating these new entries using statement rules. A statement rule is like a filter that works on the imported bank statement, matching transactions as they are imported, and best set up only for transactions not yet in Adagio. A font style can be assigned to help identify when a rule is applied, and a priority in case multiple rules are matched. Each statement rule has a ledger account for the matched transaction, which will take precedence over those defined on the bank. You may also include a distribution code for tax-included transactions, a bank code for transfers, a customer for receipts, or a vendor and transaction type for payments, to save time in transaction creation. And to ensure transactions that meet this rule do not get auto-matched in reconciliation, select the No Auto-Match option. To assist in setting up statement rules, you can validate the imported batch. Select the bank and read the import file. If you recognize an entry from the grid that won't be matched to any existing transaction in BankRec, use Make Rule to take you to the Edit Statement Rule process. Some information from the import file will be defaulted for the rule criteria, but you can edit this as necessary. Once the setup is complete, importing the reconciliation is a snap. Find out more about Adagio from the product page on our website. Watch another training video on this Adagio program from the playlist, or subscribe to the Adagio YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.